Okay, I did something fun. I asked ChatGPT what Cricut projects are trending in 2026. There were a few that I completely agreed with, some that definitely surprised me, and there's a couple things that I want to try as well. As I go through these, I'll let you know my thoughts on them. Also, let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I have some really fun ones coming up here soon. I have ChatGPT pulled up, and the first one is personalized home decor. It says personalized home decor continues to be huge in 2026, but the trend is toward softer, hand-drawn name styles and subtle personalization rather than bold block monograms or just big wording, it says. Under that little section, it gave some Cricut project ideas that go along with this. It said custom throw pillows with hand-lettered names and dates. I did try to find some mock photos to add here. I couldn't find some for everything, but if I did, I'll put it on the screen. It also said personalized wood signs, labels on jars, storage bins, spice jars, things like that, recipes with your grandma's handwriting, and it said basically gifts or home styling projects. Here's my take on that. With the Cricut machine, personalized home decor and gifts have been super popular, and I do agree that that's not going away. But I feel like we used to see those like big farmhouse signs with lots of wording on it, and I do agree with ChatGPT that it seems like the phrases and wording is not as popular, but I do agree that the more subtle wording definitely seems to be more in style. I personally love making home decor and personalized gifts with my Cricut, so I will continue to be doing this in 2026. The next trending project idea is rhinestone and embellished projects. Rhinestones and bling aren't going anywhere. They're poised to explode across tumblers, apparel, and accessories. I have a friend and fellow crafter on here who does a lot with rhinestones, and it looks so neat. She just did a tumbler over Christmas, and I'll link her video down below so you can see how she used her Cricut, permanent vinyl, and rhinestones. Some of the project ideas it came up with is rhinestone drinkware, tumblers, wine glasses, blinged out tote bags, and denim jackets, and personalized rhinestone keychains. These sound really fun, and this is definitely a project that I would like to add to my 2026 list. Number 3 is trendy personalized gifts. So this is kind of similar to what I was talking about with the number 1. It says gifting crafts are always trending, and in 2026 you'll see more thoughtful custom keepsakes. It says custom engraved wood or leather coasters, layered paper shadow box gift boxes, which those sound like a lot of fun, monogrammed holiday ornaments. These projects also make excellent sellable products. I definitely agree with that. I don't think that's going away at all with the Cricut machine. That's one thing that makes it so special, is you can personalize it for any type of occasion and whoever's names you want to put on the projects. Number 4 is stylish apparel and textiles with soft graphics. Iron-on projects are very popular still. Graphic tees aren't going anywhere, but the vibe has shifted. It says instead of bold, oversized SVG designs, we're seeing softer hand-drawn illustrations, imperfect script font, and muted earth tones. Under that, it listed some other iron-on projects that are going to be popular still this year, and it said custom tote bags, aprons, and baby onesies, tone-on-tone sweatshirts. It also said sleeve details is very trending. That's where you put a little design on the front, but then add a design on the sleeve. I do have a spring Easter video coming up where I want to do that. Overall, I totally agree with this. I think iron-on and heat transfer vinyl projects are going to continue to be very popular. Even with DTF transfers being more popular, I still think that iron-on is going to be a big big thing. I personally think adhesive vinyl on glassware might be going away a little bit with the Cricut. With UV DTF, it makes it a lot easier with full color designs, but I really think the heat transfer vinyl and iron-on projects are here to stay with the Cricut. What do you guys think? This next one is one that totally surprised me, and I honestly have not even heard of these. It says mixed media wall art. Crafts blending mediums are trending. So it's recommending combining vinyl with these projects. The first one is gel plate prints. I have never heard of this. Have you guys heard of it? I looked it up. It looks very fun. You use this durable, reusable gel plate. You add acrylic paint to it, and then you're able to add these unique layered textures on paper and fabric. You use a brayer to apply the paint. It looks really neat, and what Cricut is saying is on this paper or fabric, you can add vinyl to kind of mix and match it. So this is something I'm going to look into. It looks interesting. Next, under this section is alcohol ink backgrounds. With this, you drop alcohol inks and blending solution on paper, and you move it around with a blower tool. I have never done this either. And basically you can add vinyl, like a little script to the bottom of the paper. This Christmas, I did see some projects using alcohol ink and ornaments, which looked really fun. So I might try to incorporate that somehow throughout the year before Christmas, but we'll see. The last one just says layered paper and wood. I'm not sure what it means by that, but we have just a few more. The next one is scrapbooks and memory keepsakes. There's a big nostalgic swing toward memory keeping, vintage details, and tactile journaling that pairs beautifully with Cricut. So the ideas under here are custom die-cut journal pages, scrapbook embellishments, themed mini books. I think these look so fun, and you can use the Cricut for wording, stickers, embellishments like it said. And this is something that I wanted to try last year. It's just trying to find the time is the only problem. I totally agree with this one. I've seen a lot of people doing scrapbooks. Also, I think we're so used to having all our pictures on our phone and never having it printed. So it's just nice to be able to have something physical in front of you to be able to look through. The themed mini books looked interesting, but I'm not sure what it meant by that. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. A couple years ago, I did make little mini books that I read and put it in an ornament. That's such a fun Cricut project. You can even put these in a jar on your bookshelf. Just a fun keepsake on what books you've been reading. The next one says upcycled and sustainable crafts. Eco-friendly crafting is gaining traction among mindful creators. Projects include upcycling thrifted frames or items with new vinyl, turning old wood into custom wall pieces, repurposing glassware with etched designs. I really think thrifting is popular right now. I loved the idea of thrifted frames and wood pieces. After reading through that, I'm like, well, I need to go to Goodwill or some used stores and see what they have. But this is a great way to save money on Cricut crafts. If I go thrifting and look for some blanks, I will take you along with me. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. We have two left. The next one is Fusion Crafts. It says Cricut plus others. Crafts that blend traditional techniques with Cricut precision are getting buzz. Alcohol ink plus vinyl ornament art, which I was just talking about that. DIY neon signboards with layered heat transfer vinyl. I am not sure what that is, but it sounds very interesting. I'm assuming you just use neon heat transfer vinyl to make it look like a neon sign. That would be very fun for my daughter's room, so I'll have to look into that. It also says paper cut plus embroidery mixed pieces. I have no idea what that means, but I have noticed that embroidery is really coming back in style. I have never done embroidery and I have no clue what's involved with it, but I think it would be a fun craft to get into. Let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, I'm on the last one. This one is seasonal projects that always pop. Seasonal crafts will always be around. The ideas were Valentine wall art in mailboxes, spring floral decals, seasonal home decor sets. It says just holiday and seasonal. I definitely agree with that. My favorite time to craft with my Cricut is when major holidays are around. All right, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with these? What are you using your Cricut machine for? Also, do you want me to create any of those on my channel? I post videos that I think sound interesting, but I'd really like to post videos that you would like to see, so let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I would also love it if you subscribed if you are new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one.